Anthrax, a deadly bacterium found naturally in soil. Its spores are extremely resilient and can be weaponized by dispersing them into the air. Once inhaled, they cause severe respiratory failure. Anthrax was famously used in the 2001 anthrax letter attacks in the United States. Smallpox, a virus responsible for one of the deadliest pandemics in history before it was eradicated in 1980. As a weapon, smallpox could be devastating since most of today's population is no longer vaccinated, making it highly contagious and deadly. Just a few vials of this virus kept in labs could pose a major global threat if misused. Botulinum toxin is the most poisonous substance known. Just a few nanograms can cause paralysis and death by blocking nerve functions. In its weaponized form, it can be released into food or water supplies, causing catastrophic effects on large populations. Historically, there have been instances of countries attempting to use it as a weapon. Ebola is another virus infamous for its terrifying outbreaks in Africa. Its high fatality rate, combined with hemorrhagic symptoms, makes it a candidate for weaponization, especially if delivered through aerosols or contaminated materials. While there is no known case of it being weaponized, its potential as a bioweapon is a major concern. Plague, caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, was responsible for the Black Death in the 14th century. There are three forms: bubonic, pneumonic, and septicemic, all of which can be deadly. In the 20th century, some countries experimented with plague as a biological weapon, aiming to spread it via fleas or aerosols. Ricin is a highly toxic protein derived from the castor bean plant. Even small amounts can kill within hours, causing organ failure and respiratory arrest. Ricin is relatively easy to produce, making it attractive to terrorists. It was notably used in the 1978 assassination of a Bulgarian dissident, and there have been attempts to weaponize it further. Tularemia, also known as rabbit fever, is caused by the bacterium Francisella tularensis. It's highly infectious and can cause severe respiratory illness if inhaled. During the Cold War, both the U.S. and the Soviet Union explored its potential as a bioweapon due to its high infection rate and ease of spread. Marburg virus, similar to Ebola, causes hemorrhagic fever and has a fatality rate of up to 90%. Its potential for aerosol transmission makes it a candidate for biological warfare. Marburg outbreaks are rare but extremely deadly, and like Ebola, its use as a weapon could be catastrophic. Q fever is caused by Coxiella burnetii, a bacterium that primarily infects livestock but can also cause serious illness in humans. It's highly infectious and can be spread through aerosols. Because it's easy to produce and can incapacitate large numbers of people without causing immediate death, it was studied for use in biological warfare. Cholera, caused by the bacterium Vibrio cholerae, which contaminates water supplies, causing severe diarrhea and dehydration. In situations of war or disaster, disrupting clean water access and spreading cholera can devastate populations, making it an attractive target for those seeking to use biological warfare. Hantavirus is a group of viruses spread primarily by rodents. In humans, it can cause hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, HPS, a severe respiratory disease with a high fatality rate. While it's naturally occurring, hantavirus has been studied as a potential biological weapon due to its deadly symptoms and the difficulty in treating it once it spreads through aerosolized rodent excrement. Glanders is caused by Burkholderia malai, a bacterium that primarily affects horses but can also infect humans. During World War I, Germany allegedly used glanders to infect enemy livestock, aiming to cripple military logistics. It causes severe respiratory infections and death, and is considered a biological warfare agent due to its ease of spread among animals and humans. Nipah virus is an emerging zoonotic virus that spreads from animals like bats and pigs to humans, causing encephalitis and respiratory failure. Its high mortality rate and potential for human-to-human transmission make it a concerning candidate for weaponization. Though no cases of deliberate use exist, its ability to jump species and spread quickly makes it a dangerous biological threat. Brucellosis is caused by Brucella bacteria, which infect livestock such as cattle, goats, and sheep. It spreads to humans through direct contact or the consumption of unpasteurized dairy products, leading to prolonged fevers and joint pain. While not typically fatal, it can incapacitate large populations, making it a viable weapon for those aiming to weaken an enemy without causing massive casualties. Viral hemorrhagic fevers, also known as VHFs, a group of diseases including Ebola, Marburg, Lassa fever, and others. These viruses cause internal bleeding, organ failure, and often death. Many VHFs can be weaponized because they spread easily through contact with bodily fluids or even via aerosol in some cases. Several countries have studied VHFs for potential use as bioweapons due to their high fatality rates and ability to spread panic. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos just like this one.